all right. We are locked down to Hype TV Sports. I'm Ridwan and I'm here with Muhammad Mubarak. The international break is over and the most anticipated European football will be back again this weekend, especially the likes of English Premier League, German Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, and French League A. But our focus will be um, mainly going to be on the English Premier League and the Spanish La Liga. Over the weekend, we are going to see Barcelona, that's be coming up against Girona. We all know the injury, that has knocked Barcelona down over the past 3 weeks. So we see if Barcelona can be able to defeat Girona, the kind of injury list that are you know, on their list. And also in the English Premier League, Sunday, Liverpool come up against Manchester United, the Old Devils, at the Anfield on Sunday, 3:30. And also Chelsea will visit Tottenham Forest, tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Ange Postecoglou is under pressure. He might be sacked before the weekend ends if he doesn't beat Chelsea tomorrow. Other than that, the owner of the club is not happy with the way he's handling Nottingham Forest currently. So he might be sacked if he don't beat Chelsea tomorrow. And also Bayern Munich will be coming up against Borussia Dortmund tomorrow at the Allianz Arena in the German Bundesliga for 30 kickoff. So Muba, um international football nyila bin sha'awa din kana bahago. Tizami ka dan ta kana international football ne ro pambi ka za'dan ne
Yeah.
Fashila, various leagues, the likes of English Premier League, La Liga, Italian Serie A.
Mm.
Let's start with FC Barcelona. They'll come up against Girona in the um, La Liga. Man.
Mm.
Before international break, man, a lot of people had the hope that Barcelona could beat Sevilla, and
Mm.
climb the top of the La Liga table before the international. But unfortunately, they were trashed by 4 goals to 1 by
Mm.
Sevilla before international break. Man. They have a lot of injury. Can they beat Girona tomorrow, at Barcelona's home ground?
Yeah, so if you have a coach like Hansi Flick, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I could like kind of coach a team, Pune. You should expect that even a player shall be have like melee injury, but you should
Okay.
win those games.
Okay.
So like as a Barcelona fan, yes, you should be. I mean, like uh, wanting Barcelona to keep their winning streak ongoing, but I don't think Barcelona should be judged just basically like mainly on past 2 games, man. You understand? Because they've lost to, I mean, really good size. Yet Antoine Sevilla, they are not maybe up there, but they are one of the European giants.
Yes.
But like they've made a lot of names for themselves when it comes to European football and otherwise. So I said that injuries, ma, yes, key players in the injuries, ma, but we can always count on backup players, ma.
Yes.
And I got the likes of Rashford, even though he's not maybe that's scoring by Otere assets. But I don't know if maybe Lamine Yamal be Rafinha. But I don't know 2 main guys, ma. I don't know whether they will be back or not. But Hal Baneko Kanaba, you should be expecting Hansa Flick to, I mean, like Oko find a way of, I mean, like turning his squad around and winning games for them. But I don't think Girona should be a big problem to him because over the likes in the monetary Hansi Flick game since the time at Bayern Munich, you will realize that uh, like during certain games, Okoro Barno will dominate by Kawine. You
Yes.
understand? There are some certain coaches they don't care about it. As far as when they could like have those win, man, he's good to go. Especially in the Lacre are key players. You don't need to focus on dominating game. You just look at the opportunities and I mean win it. And players shall bomb Belma, they are not that bad.
Of
Rashford is
course.
not bad ever
Of
since
course.
I mean going to Barcelona or not
Yes.
bad and the likes
Yes.
of Ferran Torres, man, they are not good. They are not bad. And fortunately enough, Frankie de Jong on that Labe Netherlands, he was given that kind of rest that he needed. So I am very sure that Ogban Ogban to start. But otherwise, no, Barcelona should win this game.
Okay. Game one, man. Lehla ni Shadabam. Ankara Twill. Barcelona, Bumble players, all right. But
Uh,
as it stands now, before the line, man, you'll have been shout, Dansman, didn't know, okay. Pam.
uh,
Ferran Torres, Osade Danga, so he'll be out of the game.
Training ground.
Yes, he'll be out of the
Wow.
game. So currently, tinu tu mi nyuane solo tu nang the best available would be Marcus Rashford, and if possible, tinu tu ne banda this one madra banama yes mkwem betu no ne olmo gara nyi dan so Barcelona thanks ma is too much, especially the
Mm.
front man. But bum my advantage to la busu suwa nyang wa karang mala thanks ma
Mm.
dina ban hampam.
Yeah. Okay.
So then Barcelona can flick to me how eager it is when it comes to getting results for FC Barcelona man. You show
Mm.
then to check a place ma I'll put up, against your bet. It won't be that easy for Barcelona due to the injury Shelby Malma. Nobody should write off Girona because
Uh,
Barcelona is not that let's say in their best form.
mm.
Kananche kadance man la kanatla impurity map mishama. Bunto win a bet. I'm seeing a slim margin,
Yeah, they will
either two
struggle.
one or 1-0 for FC Barcelona, or
Mm.
if possible they can draw Barcelona. But dance man bien shama.
But,
Then punish Muhakabano. They might punish Barcelona
I
on
mean,
this one.
shall look.
Okay.
Barcelona even do, but I lose against Sevilla.
Yes.
If we look at their game,
Mm-hmm.
you understand? What I Magba, they just eh create chances, pom.
Of course.
So as a forward, no matter when could be forward line man, at
Yes.
least that person, if only was Jira, he will be maybe like at least assistant. So then like it might not be a problem, but when I Jira Shama, I think it will. I mean, like it will
Reduce more.
like it will reduce. But I don't see them struggling. But because chances they really create a lot of chances, like for fun.
Okay.
So I don't think it will be that kind of an issue for Barcelona.
Okay, so Tinha in Championship now against Barcelona and Girona. Straight to the English Premier League mapone. Now I'm based on Nottingham Forest, between Jinla Bohom Grounds, Kasaga Nubale, Enzo Maresca guys, Kawasa Pabana, Kawasati down World and Talatwa, 11:30
Mm.
AM kickoff. Magi Posta Koglu is under pressure.
Pressure.
Yes, pressure, yes. I've gotten a certain source, that they are finding replacement, for the club. So
Mm.
in case Kusabu Nasara, he might be sacked. And so I've
Mm.
got Chelo Basanje Danga, Chelsea.
Uh,
Chelsea got they have a lot of injuries. They'll be coming up against let's say underdogs currently. For instance,
mm.
underdogs because Brady Binyare results no kana Tina Sangwa. Mr. Koglo is the top five leagues man. The most defeat gar manager kam ka
Mm.
Chelsea thanks man ya shadow knock up can they
Okay.
go and defeat Forest with the kind of result Forest in general?
S- So if I'm Andrew Postokoglu, I don't think I should be on pressure.
Okay.
I mean, I get here because uh, if you are going into a new club,
Yes.
I don't think even owners, but you should be expecting that kind of performance from him.
Definitely.
Obi start the season ma with Nottingham Forest. We all start here.
No.
No, Obi start. You understand? He didn't start the season with Nottingham Forest. It will be hard to cope up. Players shall bam Obi make any signings.
Yes.
Those signings were, I mean, spearheaded by both former coach man. You understand? Nuno. So and the players he signed, they were very like Bokono are sharp and they are very like good.
Mm-hmm.
O make a sign in Shama. So it is now down to Andio Postokoglu and let's say Obang Shamo and blinded those players man together. Bumper O players so to
Yes.
fit into the system he wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, it's not in past games. They've played really well. Cause winning it's just like both opponents man outscore you. You understand? I was what last 2 weeks, man. Now watching that Europa League game.
Okay.
They lost by 3 goals to 2. In that game, my Brazil two goals Kaburulu off,
Okay.
like offside. So it just create chances, spam. The chance creations are there, but just that you don't expect highly from. I mean, like a manager.
Yes.
Yes, Andrew Postokoglu, all time as Celtic and Tottenham Hotspur. Maybe he's a proven winner, but you don't
Yes.
expect him to just come into the team and just kickstart things. But the only problem I have with winning ratio, man, it is very bad. So I just hope And the right moment to turn it up is against Chelsea. You understand?
Yes.
Because of Blair injury crisis, man. But I don't think with Enzo Maresca, but the momentum is building towards the uh, uh, game
Game over.
game over. I don't think he will be that reluctant. But
Okay.
aside that, both teams many chances of winning. You
Okay.
understand? But Camp my Chelsea injuries, man, it just seems distract probably. But we all saw what happened before the international break,
Yeah.
beating
Yes.
Liverpool by 2 goals to 1 with those injuries, man. It just tells you that manager man is that good. So I don't think it's a problem for him. Just that if you have so many injuries and like a defensive line, they affect the team in it's like certain situations because they will cope up together. Understand? Ngumba ngone kuise ngumba ola barama. So it just tells you that the guys are yet to like it's a bit of concerns to Chelsea and they need to tackle it, especially about physios. No matter they have to do a great job by uh, implementing things. Sustainable placement because League Mama it is very intense right now.
Mhm.
So, but all being good, I don't think Nottingham Forest will lose this game. Personally, I think they will go in and draw. But I don't think if you are a owner of a club,
Mhm.
guys, what the venue and guy,
Okay.
and you understand football,
Okay.
you shouldn't start Ange Postecoglou.
Okay.
That's it.
This game, Lehra Nottingham Forest to beat Chelsea.
Mm.
The reason kunye is simple. No, just for the last, let's say, 2 or 3 games, Chelsea and Forest and game.
Uh,
Chelsea give me easy. I think that's just
no, yeah,
but
definitely Nottingham
I think
Forest.
that's
Yeah,
just
okay.
Forest. The team is under pressure in terms of resource. That
Mm.
is, I mean, Nottingham Forest made then can up against big club and match sometimes but the mumyara so only hira game especially when you home grounds come the come ka bien nang menye the maximum 3 points. So that's what I foresee happening tomorrow. Only hira 2-0 for them or 3-1 because game over saben zang jam busa kun yim na ne ba yim na zasa
And
only
especially early kickoff.
yes.
But my advantage, Pam, because some of the players, man, almost 70% of them, but many international collapse.
Yes.
So, bang, but have a maximum rest, man.
And bela match man only hira either wood ne osa carry there's the entire squad or
Mm.
if possible let me say bela Mefodama
Gibbs White.
no Sangari.
Oh, Sangare.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
so either like allow 2 players man if the coach man saying start but allow 2 players man can leave him son one that's something but and believe Chelsea be the dans shinga dem team up is very much. So like I said now be so much man. Away from Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool will be at home against Manchester United at Anfield 3:30 p.m. Boca Espera Al-Hardale at Anfield.
Oh, 7-0.
What? 7-0 for Liverpool.
I will, I will believe that. Manchester United,
RTU ka be New York.
Manchester United, small boys.
Yeah, RTU ka be New York.
Temum pun nang le. We've ever beaten them
Abun
by 7 goals to
inamin
0.
pun nang le. Kafun pun nang bungo.
So the possibilities of it happening again is very high.
If it happens, I can
Eh.
say that I must stop football.
So I will believe in that
If it has been,
nothing to do
if it happens, I will stop football.
Yeah, but believe in nothing to do
It can never happen.
Okay, so just watch out 7-0.
Even three.
Yeah.
eh, Ka adalere.
TNT were like 7-0. But yes, on a more serious note,
Mhm.
let's both sides they are not like high up there, but I will put it up that kind of convincing
Performance.
performances.
Yes.
But judging on the past 3 games, Manchester United is better than Liverpool right now. If you are judging these two teams based on the past 3 games, Liverpool never have any win in the past three games, but Manchester
Yes.
United has won two and they've drawn only one. So uh But anytime Manchester United men Liverpool bande team beat, double jolly have fun. Double
Yes.
jolly whether I win it 10 games in a row, be I lose it 10 games in a row. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It's all goes down to the game. Coach Ranians and tactics shell the players and their mentality. But let's take this club, I mean, like individually and like
Mhm.
as a super. So right now, Liverpool, a lot of people are saying that oh, Coach Ma is having a problem. Players Ma they are not turning up. And one thing I've been consistent about, and you know always that uh, I was expecting Liverpool to have a like a shaky start to the season,
Mhm.
simply because of uh, new signings, man. Liverpool
Yes.
made a lot of signings and they made a lot of sales too. But I could, most of both starting 11, man. You understand? They just sold
Mhm.
them and they brought in new kind of, I mean, back. And players have been Kwama, they were not as if maybe they were just, I mean, like, like a liability to the club. They were key assets to club, man. A
Okay.
player like Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunes, Trent Alexander-Arnold, you understand? So replacing them, you will have a little bit of I go Catholic, the Mala Liverpool they are playing as individuals, they are not playing as a team. I've been
Yes.
hearing team performance from them.
Mhm.
And Nero Pamia Mene Arno Slot is a bad coach. And I will always say that look, if the manager was a bad coach, Onango to win a Premier League on the first start of the season, it's definitely not him.
Okay.
I feel look, it all goes down to team being on cope up. And once they cope up and once they learning each other, how they play it, like it will be a little different. But I think Arne Slot from now going on, he needs to learn from Jordan Klopp approach, man. You understand? Because
Mhm.
Jordan Klopp be a signing player. Rab start through as soon as possible.
Yes.
You understand? Tranyo on signing Andy Robertson, and it was like almost 2 months. Andy Robertson or I make game.
Okay.
He was just on the bench. So on I could try Andy Robertson now to starting lineup to team
Yes.
man. He just
Yes.
Drabon Money is a new guy to the team. But I can tell you and so it just seems that signings man he's just kick starting them. And that's the problem. And obviously current point here key position Shama flanks man. We've seen a lot of changes.
Yes.
Kekes and Jeremy Frimpong Bayoko and Bradley. And one of the players who could disappointment to the maximum new corner Bradley man, because personally Alexander Arnold on that year I was like he's the main man
Okay.
because I was seeing some signs from him that Nrabanyar from Alexander Arnold. But of course,
Yes.
Alexander Arnold he was one of the good passers in the league, time at Premier League.
Definite.
And
Definite.
Drangmana Konabralo was adopting it from him. O passes, o link up play with Mohamed Salah and aggressiveness. So the
Yes.
only thing on that Melonyeka, Alexander Arnold, that was aggressiveness, my the main tacklings.
Mhm.
By the Kongmala, it just seems I don't know Bonle could chose on. He has not been like performing to a point that even Kabuto Zang, the attacking midfielder now, continue right back. And
Yes.
he's doing it more than Banye traditional right backs now. So individual players match should be an issue. I mean like start picking up. A player like McAllister will start the season ma that good. And kind of Kali play Shama. And aside that fitness got team man because Konati, I'm very sure he will not play. But he'll be going back to a traditional pair of Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, and which I expect, I mean, like something good from them. But aside that, I think may the best man win. But can upon Yarama is at Anfield and think to defeat, but just on Manchester United team, they're having a great run. Look, I watch football ever since season man started. But first game, but now could me. Come Dale Ballmer said that there is something different for Manchester United, but current team and the last season's team because you could see like they're just creating chances for fun. By the way, last season it was restricted, so it tells you that there is an improvement, and you should hope the best from them. But come on, man, I think Liverpool is going to win this game.
Okay. Game one.
Mm.
Think kana into Liverpool we come start season and yila ye banda meet the club shamanda di that match quality the diva katizada then I can meet Forest yeah
So,
Forest Palace Galatasaray Chelsea we all saw how they punish them so game one lehrem from a different perspective and
so,
lehrem ya
Bonham
ja-
Park quality team,
no
but quality. quality team.
Yes, yes. Even Sata, they are not a quality team. Bournemouth, you cannot compare Bournemouth to Crystal Palace. So now Sunday match, man,
Ka
Liverpool,
Arsenal.
Arsenal, um, Arsenal, man, Liverpool match, you know. So Sunday match, man, Liverpool,
Eh.
ne tell Kunyla, Bruno with the ball, Bruno Fernandez, go. So United, you been surprised, my Liverpool part, and for that can Liverpool game one because Bunda and you win shell before international
Mm.
break, man. Lihelem karangmala de nyamla bani,
Ka
you know.
Sunderland ka Brad ma.
Yes. Cassandra Chante Vule Lee come out for pump and Loshaplo.
Sunderland is small team.
They are not small team.
So Sunderland is better than Bournemouth.
Yes,
Ah,
to
okay.
me. So Sunday match, man,
Mm-hmm.
is going to be interesting. But only United to surprise a lot of people
Yeah.
because Nero Pandi that believe in them because of results yang abin yara ne biyan can Anfield,
Mm.
against Clash Liverpool, Gravenberch, and McAllister,
My in,
reason man, soon man,
in terms of midfield,
you know,
the only I don't compare man to man lineups, man.
yes,
I think the only player when you make it to Liverpool's like to all time or like current
Fernandez,
like best like I don't put out players man to man.
yes,
The only man who will make it in that lineup will be maybe Bruno Fernandes.
yes, yes.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes.
Liverpool made the place all right,
Mm-hmm.
but they are not putting up, the best, come on, but even your boy share design later, domin quality share melma,
Mm.
kekes your quality, your best thing.
Mm.
Van Dijk, Konate, and Co.
Mm.
A lot of players, but we are not seeing that zealness in them, to prove on the pitch. So all team being equal, the Tony Liverpool, but then you afford, man, that's just the advantage Liverpool have over United.
It's not about the advantage.
Whether you like it or not, that's just the
What
advantage of Liverpool.
advantage? Look, in terms
You
of
know,
goalkeeper to goalkeeper, they cannot match up.
Allison won't be there. He's injured.
Alisson
Or
will be there.
he's back.
Even
He's back.
the I Okane
Uh-huh.
second keeper ma Georgie Mamadashvili. He's
Yes.
better than Manchester United two keepers Maza.
No, I want to.
No,
I want to agree
Yama
with
it's a
you.
proven
I
record.
want to agree with you.
Mamadashvili near the starter o country. You understand?
Country de Boinle.
Georgia. Euros ma
I want to
tranyo
Georgia.
performance. Ngole bmiba.
No punch Georgia.
Ame cover skeli ya.
No money yakala. Milan Volma. Injio.
It's okay.
So Vancouver Sata. United best goalkeeper than Liverpool goalkeeper man. The one who put Yelma. The only advantage can Liverpool ahead of Manchester United. Then you go for they never fans man. But
The only advantage.
come on, put Yelma. Yeah, United no surprise Liverpool, but Corres Koma, cannot even bring back Yelanga because the prophetic hasn't come yet. So but it can be a draw game, either 1-1 or 2-2. But if Liverpool are able to do their tactics right, they can punish United. Then the car, squad Shelman. So
Mm.
quick one on Bayern Munich, Dortmund in the Bundesliga tomorrow,
El
Allianz
Clasica.
Arena.
Yeah. So lagi ma El Clasica kabo. So okay. Bayern Munich, Dortmund. Season of Bayern Munich is one of the best team in the whole world. But I will lose a single game.
Unbeaten in the
You understand?
Bundesliga,
So
yes.
all competitions.
Okay.
So it's just like and that point you have a team woman. If they are going to keep on performing this, they will dominate the whole of Europe. Even though they not be meeting that kind of high standard team, except maybe Chelsea. But their performance in the Bundesliga, highly big players Shabane Kukanba, being started Shama, they are going to perform better.
Yes.
Understand the likes of Hurricane, Luis Diaz, Michael Odyssey, Blas, starting three guys, man. They are very good. But I can tell you, Dortmund by team, they have a good sharp as like a good and very sharp striker, Seho Girassi. So and Dortmund got some male players, but I just don't think they are up to that standard Bayern Munich in Nebima. You understand?
Yes.
Because it's not easy to be like scoring goals for fun to an extent that they don't even concede that much. But don't
Yes.
me a ball until now, Karabang Mama no a big game man, but he would just be relaxed. So it tells you that Bayern Munich team they are very good, but so it's just a stereotype for Bayern Munich. Even though, but because that kind of game is now you don't predict it, but because fearsome rivals and yeah, and anything can happen on that day. But I don't just think, hey, that's why I'm going to put up a great fight. Bayern Munich going, Bama, as simple as that.
Okay. Come on up here now. Bayern Munich. We all know how good they are this season. But one player also no born. Didn't could recognize him is Harry Kane. The striker be too much. I salute that player a lot. I'm
Next Ballon
really
d'Or winner, man.
yes. I'm really the bugman we want to Chantoni. Well, I'm your ball too much. He the ball too much. Harry
Yeah.
Kane is too much. So the Pozole can lay 4 or 5-0 can lay for
No,
Bayern
wait,
Munich.
but before.
They can. Because I'm connected with the likes of Michael Olise, Diaz, Harry Kane, and sometimes we see Jackson coming in. Pavlovich,
Mm.
Goreska, Kimmich and Co. Back mami, Opamecano, the Bampapa, Kanachika Noya Guabiane. Ka Anjulu Gabon Tonyo, the Bangwane player Palachana, big player Kuraya, Kwasane da year.
One thing surprising, but one of the key players, my like injured who Jamal Musiala. On a
Yes,
kind by
yes.
it is
You know,
as if they have no problem. You
yes.
like
So
you just wonder if when they na Shambi and Merba. So,
yes,
but I don't think Bonto winner for no.
Tolami can lay Zanya can Zanyele. It's going to be 4 or 5-0. So I'm being Samba Plo, and to you know, Zanchenye Bilzampale, because La Canyele 5 or 5-0. So let's see how it's going to unfold in the German Bundesliga against or between Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund at the Allianz Arena 4:30 p.m. kickoff in the German Bundesliga. So this was the records of the edition of Hype TV Sports. I'm Redwan and I was accompanied by Muhammad Mubarak. Don't forget to subscribe and put on the post notification not to be notified whenever a new video is being released on the channel. Also, don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. Assalamu alaikum.